tell us the story of Poochie.
Poochie from Camacha, Poochie from Cañas, Poochie Madeira, and Poochie Casanova are all the same dog. So we moved into our home in Cañas in February just before the tropical depressions, which is the worst weather we're told that they've had here in years. Poochie was out all night and distressed by it quite a bit, and he was sleeping in the road much of the time, and I was so worried about him sleeping in the road, and I would actually go out and look for him, because he was barking and obviously scared with all of the howling winds and being out there with no shelter. Sometimes he was up on the step. We were just very worried about him. And we did start feeding him and some of the other dogs that walk around the neighborhood. Feeding him inside the gate up near our house. He started hanging out all day in our yard, first under the furniture, the lawn furniture, or not the lawn furniture, but our patio furniture. And then I think while Rob was at walking football one morning or off doing something, he started sticking his face over the barrier from between the sliding door and the living room and looking at me. And what are you gonna do? The next thing you know, he's sleeping in front of our refrigerator. And every time I went to go use the refrigerator, he was so comfortable and so zonked out, I'd move the door and I'd just slide it open and he would just slide with the door. He was clearly very pleased with that arrangement and very tired. He has been a dog that has been seen all over town. Is pretty well known. We just changed grocery stores, but the grocery store that was in the space where the new grocery store is, the butcher at the old grocery store used to give him a bone. We were concerned because he was always hungry when he came to our house, and he just wanted to stay in the house all day with us.
And eventually all night.
And eventually all night. He didn't want to go out at night, and he wanted to. He started sleeping even in our bedroom. But we were concerned because he does have a family, and they care about him. But they know that they're not home very often. They're gone a lot working and visiting at night. And, I think that they just knew that he was getting good care with us. So we had some conversations with them about whether we could take him to the veterinarian, and they were fine with that. And if we could start taking him to the groomer, and they were fine with that. Happy's kind of bossy, and he really likes Poochie. He has no problem with Poochie. I mean, he has a little bit of a problem with him. He has a little problem with me. I mean, Happy, he's just a little bossy. That's just his little, he's got that little Napoleon complex that little dogs have. So he's opinionated. But Poochie has the best disposition. He's the sweetest dog, and he's living with us now. one night he stayed out all night, and then at 7 a.m. he showed up for breakfast with a friend who was another dog who has quite a limp. This dark brown dog, handsome dog, who I'd never seen before. And I don't know if he told this other dog that if you come here, you can get breakfast in a bath. That's what I think maybe he told him. But he brought this other dog for breakfast, and we only had one extra dog bowl in addition to Happy's bowl. We had a bowl that we were feeding Poochie in. So Rob set down breakfast for Poochie, and he was hungry for breakfast. But he stepped aside and he let his friend eat first. And that is how he came to be called Poochie Maria. Or maybe actually it might have just been that had peas in it, because we have learned that Poochie will not eat anything with peas in it. So if I cook food that has peas in it, then I gotta get all those peas out of there. So anyway, he's quite a character. We love him, and he's part of the family now. We weren't looking for a second dog, but here we are.
By the way, we have no plans of changing the name of our channel. We are going to still be Two Americans and a Dog. Poochie is our bonus dog. Basically like when you order 12 donuts and you get a 13th donut. He's a bonus dog. Well, welcome, but you know, we're still Two Americans and a Dog.